Hello folks, this is Rodolfo Lomeli from D-Drones. I want to bring you a very cool solution to fight this COVID-19 situation we are living. We are bringing a solution integrating infrared cameras to measure the temperature on the forehead of the people in outdoor places or indoor places as they walk in. I hope you like it. This solution offers a mobile app where we can read the temperature from the forehead from the people. All the suspected cases, we can analyze them, and all that information will be sent in an encrypted manner to our servers. We will have in the same app the opportunity to register any persons that we think has the symptoms. We can capture the picture, the temperature, and all the personal data around it. Once we have all that information, we can submit it to our database in an encrypted manner. It's important to mention that we can capture several details such as nationality, contact persons, symptoms that they have experienced, so that we have a complete file from them. Now that we have seen how is the process of the cameras, how we detect the information of the temperature from the different people from the forehead, that information is transferred into the SAB. This is our digital boardroom and control panel where all those different alarms and video feed will be analyzed, and we will get some of the key informations to take some actions. Let's start. When I go into my control panel, we will see different folders on top of here. We will have the map where everything is located, or the area that we're analyzing. We have alarms, we have all the different elements around how we are going to fight this situation from now on. So through this map, we will have different categories here. In this case, for this demo purposes, I have my city of Berlin, where our headquarters reside. So we can see this on the map, and then I can explore the different locations where I have my cameras, right? In this case, I can go all the way down to the different cities and all the way down to the different cameras we have. In this case, we just have one camera connected, and will give us all the location of that. Till here, we can see how we are integrating the different existing technology of the maps with the different cameras to locate where the different cases are happening. Now let's review the alarms tab. When we go into the alarms tab, we will see a list of the different alarms generated by the different cameras. We will see here a list of different cases where we have some suspect ones, and we have that are pretty much marked in orange, and then we will have some others classified as infected. Depending of how many symptoms the cameras detect, will classify them properly automatically. Now we can have all those different categories up here, and we can filter them properly depending what we want to see. Let's analyze, for example, a couple of cases here. Let me show you this case, which is a person that I stopped in the hall, and we will see how the system shows us here. So the system will show us where the location was happening, what cameras detected that, where was the flow from the person, where was coming in, the name of the camera that detected that, and then of course we have the characteristics of the person. In this case, to this person, we stop it on the hall, we notice the temperature, and we ask some personal data in there. As you can see here, all what I captured through my different app and the contacted person, and also some of the related personal information around it, so that we can follow up those cases, are captured here. The information flows here encrypted. And in addition to that, I have some actions plans around it. For example, this flow will tell us what to do around this case. What if happened this or that action? That's the flow that I'm going to be following there. Now let's review another case which is important to mention. This other case is different. This other case is a case where the cameras detected the person. In this case, detected abnormality on the temperature, but there's no personal data. In this case, the detection of the person indicates that the temperature is abnormal. And from here, of course, we have an action plan, and then we will proceed as we decide for. Also, we have some indications here that we can put. We can add some notes. We can indicate that this is a false positive or false negative. We can have some of the different information around these particular cases, but will help us to identify each of them. Now, let's go to the next tab. In this tab, we have a list of different cameras that we have connected. Let me show you a couple of them. On this first camera, we will see the live locations that we have in our offices in Berlin. The information flows encrypted through the cloud. In this case, we are using Azure from Microsoft, and all that encryption comes to us into the SAB. Now, if we would have anybody there, we can see it live, we can measure the temperature through there, and then have the same analytics that we are reviewing right now. Let me show you this second camera. This second camera will show us a video of how it works in reality. So the camera will have on the right side the thermal information, and on the left side the live camera. As people is passing, the cameras are doing face detection, only eyes and mouth. It's not doing face recognition, which are two different things. The cameras are pointing to the forehead, measuring the temperature of each of the different people passing through them. And as they pass, the system will classify them, measure the temperature, and list and flag all those ones that are being identified as suspected cases. Now let's review a little the difference between face detection and face recognition. Face detection just recognize eyes and mouth, and based on that trigger certain actions. Face recognition is relating the image to a profile, which that is not happening here due to privacy. So I'm just want to point that because we want to be clear of what the cameras are doing. They are doing face detection. Now let's go to the next tab. In this tab, we will have the different locations where we have the different suspect cases, right? So let's review Berlin location. In this case, Berlin has a list of different cases here. So as I mark all of them, or the ones that I want to review, I can see which ones are infected, which ones has been recovered, and where they are. Let me just mark some of them, and then I will show them on the map. As I show them on the map, I can see here where the people was coming from. In this case is Mario Dieter, which is the fourth one on the left side of the list, where it came, where it went, and so on. All that flow of the different people. Let me show you another example. Let's look for our previous case of Mr. Lomeli, right? So Mr. Lomeli here, which was a suspected case, let me see his profile. And this is the individual that I stopped in the hall. As we see here, here's the information around him, and let's see where did he go. In his profile, when I captured it, and as you saw previously, he was coming from UK to Germany, right? And here is the flow where we identify for this particular case. This is very powerful because it will help us to track where the people was going, who were the contacted person around them, so that we can follow the case and stop this pandemic or the infection around the different people. Now let's go to the different dashboards that we have around here on the next tab. In this tab we have, as you can see here, different analytics around the different detected cases that we have. So we have some forecast information, for example. We have some predictive analytics capabilities using different algorithms to predict where the spread is going. But we also have different type of key performance indicators around it, right? So we have how many cases we have detected, and all different kind of metrics around it, who were traveling, information around demographics, as recently we have identified some, depending on the ethnic, are more subject to get sick compared to others. Some of the different symptoms, how many symptoms that different people is detecting, and so on, so on. So all these different cases and information from different sources can be integrated in these analytics in one single source of information, and of course use all that information to make forecasts around and predictions about where this is going. Okay, so the solution is not only around capturing all that different elements, but also analyzing all the different data in one single repository, and all that transform that data into information to make decisions, to give us some of the different predictability using the different algorithms and technology that now is available in one single place. Now let's analyze the next tab. In this tab, as we can see, is just the summarization of all the different cases, as we have seen in other digital boardrooms that has been provided by the WHO and other countries as well, that they are consolidating all this information, and we're integrating all that in one single place. And finally, we have the analytics capabilities for different purposes, where you can have, in this tile, different elements and tools where you can create your own predictions. Why now? I believe that at this point you have understood the value of our solutions for your business. You will have everything under one secure and automated platform to take actions to help stop the spread of this disease, with three main goals: to protect your business and employees, to ensure business continuity, and to interrupt the chain of infection of this disease and any other that could appear. That's all for now. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you have enjoyed this demo, and it's been clear how can we help through our technology to fight this COVID-19. If you are interested, please reach out to us and we will be happy to help you.